I used to think that I was just really analytical and reflective. I spent a lot of time journaling and writing things down, processing stuff. Always used to feel really deeply. When the doctor asked me, do you think you might be depressed? When I went in with various symptoms, I was like, no, I can still work, I still maintain relationships, I still go out and do stuff, I'm organised. Little did I know there was something known as high functioning anxiety and depression. After the birth of my second daughter, a little while after, I realised there was more going on, and I went to go see the GP, and that started with medication and counselling and just processing and working out what was going on. I felt really horrible. The depression made me so fatigued. Things that would normally make me happy, bring me joy, just didn't. There was no feeling there. Managed to just about make it through the day, but would just feel so shattered. It really affected my weight, lost a lot of weight, and that was really challenging. Then the anxiety side, so I'd have the depression and then I'd have the anxiety, and the anxiety would just come out of nowhere and just completely change my day. So I could have been going about my day and it would have been okay, and then this massive bolt of anxiety would come in, and then I'd get really hot and flustered. My thoughts would be ruminating, just going over and over and over. I'd have physical symptoms. Sometimes I was sick. Headaches, just really challenging. And then once that incident would have passed, I would then move on to the aftermath, which would just leave me exhausted for days. I hated being vulnerable, sharing with people, saying, hey, I've got a mental health problem. That was really, really hard to do. But I actually found that in sharing with people, it enabled them to be open. And often they would actually say, yeah, I really struggle too. And then we were able to build a deeper relationship and share about, just support each other. And I actually found that it really paved the way for openness and understanding rather than judgment and shame, which I just presumed that's what would happen if I said, oh, I really struggle with this. I had some counselling, which, while sceptical at first, actually was so nice to just have some space for me to just talk about me and what was going on. And periodically I still go back to this when I need it. There's a verse in the Bible that says, think on things that are true and lovely and just and virtuous. And this is something that I really want to do, and I really try and do. As a Christian, God really meets me in that dark place, and when I feel despair and when I feel hopeless, and I just try and retrain my thoughts, think on things that are true and lovely, facts, what's actually going on, not the maybes. And he really met me in that place, empowered me and gave me the skills to manage it. And God empowers me to focus on hope and the new seasons and joy in the moment. One thing I've learned about managing my anxiety is that there's not a simple answer, and it's many facets that are really important. It goes up and down. The biggest thing is compassion on yourself. So often the way we talk to ourselves is so much harsher than if we were saying it to a friend. We would never say the things we say to ourselves that we say to a friend. So I challenge you, just be kind to yourself and be compassionate towards yourself. I'm just quickly going to run through some things that really helped me with my mental health and managing it. Exercise, really not my favourite thing, but it's so good, just getting the endorphins going. Don't enjoy it during it, but afterwards it's brilliant. Creating and making things, I'm super creative, and I've always got things going around my head and stuff that I can do, making stuff and selling it. And this is often one of the first things to go for me when I'm feeling a bit flat, so it's quite a good trigger, and for other people to know what's going on with me. Friendships are really important, being real, sharing just what's going on. I don't need to be fixed, I just need to be heard and loved and have a hug when we're allowed. yeah, and then mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness has been really helpful in learning to be present and to notice the little things, to be joyful in the little things, to be grateful in the little things. And yeah, that goes hand in hand with the Bible, with the truth that I believe in the Bible. And yeah, to cast all your cares and your worries on him. Yeah, so that's me.